One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Hand off to the back. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jeremiah. Koromoa there to bring him down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here to Pickens. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Give now to the running back. And they'll mark him down there after the dive.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They give it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go, son.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Finding Judy. him down at the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on third.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And the Steelers going for the dime look on third down. Again, it's Chubb. First down and more past the 35. Through the 45. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Third and short, it's Watson. Takes it away.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To the well again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he stopped cold at the spots. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Toss now to the short side. This is ahead for about 5. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now a give running right. Still going past the 40. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's a tackle run to shine flat. Now, on him as a runner, of course, you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. A pistol snap, Fields. That's complete to Wilson. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Good.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Working quickly here. Off play action, it's Fields. And got his man, that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. Sends a return, Nyheim Hines. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 29. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Watson. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Steelers will take over possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Fields to throw. Got Washington, it's complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's going to be caught by Washington. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Well, they get a big old 32 yards on that play as Rams and who set it down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Caught, nice game left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They look for a big check the field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers with the football.
Here we go. Angel, Angel, Angel.
They'll try and punch it in. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play. Now need a handful more. 5 yards on 2nd and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They've got a man in motion. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. Has it in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the champ for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying the time for that play that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Hines. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Cooper going to motion over left. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Watson on 1st and 10. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second down, Watson throwing again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Sticking to the air with Watson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now there's special teams involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Getting out to his left. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got
one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here we go.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Fields on first down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go.
He'll throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. He puts some air under it. Deep down the middle it goes. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Boswell on to send this away. To return, Jerome Ford. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Flush down out to his left. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air, Watson. He throws a bullet to this, forces that one, and it's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's now the second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
The give here on 2nd. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Another carry for him. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Browns will go on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. Watson working in the pistol. Dump off caught by his back. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Watson to throw it. Chubb brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. They're set up at the 35 now. Receiver in motion, headed right. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Chubb running out of the gun. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, son.
Man in motion here. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he gets him around 6 there. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Fields now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down throw for Fields. Got Washington, it's complete. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Ken.
They send a man in motion. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
You got a mini base. Why not?
Here's 2nd and 7. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Fields on 3rd. He's caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The Steelers calling their first timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They give it to him up the middle. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. An 8-yard gain on the ground, and that's going to bring up 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Easy. You can score on these guys.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot.
Get all the way. Defense can't stop. Got one. Defense is asleep.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. Vacates quickly left side. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
On the return, here's Hines. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action, it's Watson. He rolls to his right. On the run right, throw it deep down the side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now it's second down. Out of the gun, here's Watson. He'll get this complete to Chubb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy, and that'll bring up second down. Working from the gun, Watson. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun, Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back-to-back carries here. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here he is on third and long. Completed here to Pickens. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, they'll run. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here we go, son.
They'll run now on second down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and long for him here. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You get these goal-to-goal situations, the last thing you're thinking offensively is you're going backwards. And to go back 4 yards, well, that's a tip of the cap to that defense.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5.
Here we go, son.
Now Fields. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Browns hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate. And I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Desperation time here on 4th. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Watson now off play action. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Back to the air, Watson setting up the screen. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. So that brings up 4th and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
On 4th down, here's Watson. Buying some time right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
This could be the turning point.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Got the cheat code offense. Up, down. Left, PA starts to left.
We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.